I have no humanity when I'm horny.
Oh, same. Like, oh yeah, of course I'll invite 8 people over all at once, and then I rub one out, and I'm like,
oh
what
my
is
God.
wrong with me?
I know, literally.
You're a dumpster?
No.
Have you ever been dumped in?
Define dumped in.
Multiple guys, and they're using their as lube.
Dump. You just got dumped.
You just been dumped.
So, this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of this is
To drag out horse.
No. I was going to let you guys, because of the time change, I didn't have time to go to Starbucks. But I
would have picked
did
up a coffee.
bring pre-workout and a coffee, and I wanted to let you guys choose your own adventure. Also, I'm in a kind of like a Paul Giamatti mood today.
You thought I met Paul Giamatti?
How was it?
I was really rude to him because I didn't know it was him, and I was in a really bad mood at work.
See, so it happens.
He looked. he looked up and he was like, he literally was like, can I get like a bagel? And I was like, we only serve what's on the menu. And I like looked up and it was Paul Giamatti, and I was like, uh-oh.
He's like, I'm sorry, I didn't read the whole menu.
I was like, sorry. I was like, JK, I can go make one.
Well, isn't my face
Loved you
spoiled?
and John Adams. I'll be right back.
Yeah. You know what's crazy too is that at the restaurant I was working at, we had quote from Sideways on the wall, so it was like even crazier to be rude to him. And then I was like, all right, don't be rude. But it was so busy. It was during like not Moon Tower, but like South by Southwest. And it's like 2 years ago. And then the next day, the exact same thing happened. He walked up, said something. I was super rude to them, looked up, and it was Paul Giamatti again. I was like, oh my God, 2 days in a row.
I had to come back. The bagel was fantastic. Yeah. I only know him from Big Fat Liar.
Really?
I know he's in other things like maybe Billions or Succession or maybe.
That is
Sideways.
arguably his best work.
I would say Sideways is his
Big
best
Fat
work.
Liar?
Oh, absolutely. He
Yeah.
got an Oscar for that.
No. Isn't Big Fat Liar like a Disney Channel movie?
No,
I think so.
I guess I'm the big fat liar now.
Yeah.
It's the
And
one
I'm
where
blue.
Yeah, see, he
Dabba
gets
dee
it.
dabba
There we
da.
go.
So explain
Explain what the
what
time
happened.
changed. Nothing happened.
What happened?
By the way, what
Why
you're
am I
doing right now is
attacked?
you're gaslighting us because we all agreed to be here at 11:30.
It's
and then
so
you,
rude
by the
what
way,
I did.
By the way,
It's so rude
the
what I did.
text at 11:37. Are we still on for noon? One, too late to send that text message. You're already 7 minutes
driving.
late. Okay.
Oh, I was 7 minutes late. That's so
You were
true.
driving
Yeah.
and texting?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
You're going to admit to that with a microphone in your face.
Honey, he'll admit to drinking and driving.
Hey, sue me.
The state might.
I don't think they can.
This
do
is for
that.
entertainment. This is an entertainment podcast.
I don't.
For
think
entertainment
they
reasons,
can-
I did not leave a pipe bomb at the DNC in Washington.
Okay,
On
Colin,
January 6th.
Colin,
I
don't do
did
that.
not.
don't do that.
Or
On January 6th during the DNC.
someone left, I don't know, someone left a pipe bomb. People think it's Marjorie Taylor Greene because it's a large man hunched over.
Yeah. Wait. Is there a pipe? I haven't watched any of the DNC. Did everyone blow up?
No, this was January 6th at their headquarters in D.C.
Oh. I don't really watch the news. The podcast isn't about the news.
Not
Oh.
about the news.
Wait, I find it a bit uncomfortable that Colton was cleaning out his asshole on the phone with us.
Oh,
you should have
no.
given us a heads up.
When
You
am I
guys,
on the
no,
phone?
wait. You heard the shower turn on. I said, "Hey guys, I gotta go."
One time I was on the phone with Colton and he goes, "Oh shit!" And I go, "What?" He goes, "I have nair all over my balls." He's like, "It's starting to burn." I was like, "Colton, we're on the phone." He's like, "I gotta go."
I was feeling very tense with him, and I realized I wasn't mad at him. My balls were burning.
Because, during that phone call, I thought to myself, like, oh, I have to take a shit, but that would be rude for me to do it while on the phone. And Colton was
Hey.
actively cleaning out his butthole.
No. I hadn't started yet.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
He just put the syrup in.
What?
Syrup.
I don't know how it works. Put the medicine in. You know how he was just injected.
Did you wash your hands?
Yeah, wash my whole body.
Yeah.
I was clean inside and out. And again, same thing happened. He ate my ass, and we didn't have sex.
Do you feel
What is going on
faster
with
after
this?
you do that?
What is going on with this?
Do you feel faster after you clean out your butt?
Faster? Or
Like you can run
Yeah,
faster?
like you can run faster.
Oh,
I
yeah,
feel
you
like
feel
everything just
light.
works better.
you feel skinny?
Skinny.
I gotta start cleaning out my ass.
You feel so fucking fresh.
I'm gonna be the
and
cleanest top
clean.
in town.
And you feel funnier, too.
You think so?
Oh, absolutely.
How do you do it? Do I have to get like a medical rope or something?
That's
or
medical
exactly
rope.
or a tube? Do I have to get like a feeding tube up my ass to get it out?
You You can buy the store-bought ones, but those are really just like in a bind.
Okay, what do you do? How do you do it?
I have a shower attachment.
Okay, and you just shove it up your asshole?
You don't really need to shove anything.
You don't put it in?
What about hair?
Hair?
Yeah. Is there a lot of hair, or do you remove
the way you
all the
said
hair?
that to me, I feel like your hole is really hairy.
It's disgusting. It's like a jungle. I've never
What
shaved
about
anything
the
on
hair
myself.
is a crazy. I don't even understand
Do
the
you?
question.
your
I'm
hole?
saying, like, do you shave yourself?
As part of the
I'm
process or in
waxed.
general?
Waxed. So
I'm
there's no
waxed.
hair down there.
There's no hair.
Who
So then you
waxes
must be
you?
pretty fucking
Wax
fast.
pot.
You go to a girl?
It's a different girl each time, and they always have you do. There's 3 positions, and they act like it's crazy that you're doing the other position. One of them is the cannonball, and then the other one's
And they
like,
say get in the cannonball?
now I ask ahead of time because I'll be like on all 4. She's like, okay, get on your back, and I'm like, okay. Well, you can't see it.
Wait,
you guys have never waxed?
No.
Okay.
No.
Feeling unrelatable. You're gay though, right?
Did you even read the packet I sent you?
No.
We do. I'll tell you this. We do literally zero research for the podcast.
Perfect.
The only reason I know things about you is because we've known each other for years. Other than that, I mean, honestly, we've had famous comedians in here that we go like, "And what do you do?" It's actually borderline. This podcast is borderline disrespectful to the guests.
Very much. I was waiting for, instead of being like, so tell us about yourself, I was waiting for you to explain why you're here.
Colton is also the bully of the podcast.
I'm the bulimic.
So
of
do
the
you
podcast.
have a book coming out?
Oh yeah, that's what we normally have. We normally have authors who are promoting their books on the podcast. So thank you so much.
I do have a book. It's a children's book on how to make a bomb.
For the DNC?
Well, no. See, because they banned all those children's books, and then they made a ton of money because people went out and they bought the banned books with their little local liberal bookstores with the big displays, read banned books. So I was like, hey, I should write books that get banned. Easy money. So it's called
Wait.
It's
So it was an inside job this whole time?
It was an inside joke this whole time. I don't know about an inside job, but it's called The ABCs of IEDs.
You're really on this bomb
Is
thing
this real?
today.
It is a real book.
And you really made it?
Yeah.
Did you illustrate it?
I did.
You can draw, right?
I can.
Yeah, he's an architect.
I
Oh,
don't
sorry,
know.
engineer.
Those are way different jobs.
Are they?
Yeah.
And I don't design things. I just build things.
Out of what?
That's called
out
construction.
of redneck labor.
Oh.
I just put that there.
Now, I have a question for you. Because he works in construction. You ever let these hot construction guys fuck you?
What hot construction guys?
Oh,
The ones in the movies.
I've seen, no,
Yeah.
I've driven past them.
Oh, and
I
the ones
think-
that Colton driven past.
Like I've been driven past them, and they're like working outside. I'm like, come inside. It's so
Yeah.
hot outside.
It's so hot outside. You want some lemonade?
Yeah, I had to run to get my car yesterday for 3 miles in the fucking 100-degree heat. I don't know how you do it
Sorry, where were you getting your car from?
here,
And where were you?
my house.
You ran here?
Yeah,
That's good.
Too drunk to drive
Why didn't
home?
you walk?
yeah.
Oh, at night? You ran at night?
No. I
He Ubered home, and then he had to
ran
run
in the
there.
morning. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm
That's
quitting vaping. It's a
responsible.
very stressful thing in my life right now. I'm gonna say something a little controversial, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, it's okay with me too.
I think quitting vaping is the hardest thing anyone can go through in their entire life.
Okay.
I literally
Getting
agree.
stabbed.
No, that's nothing.
Yeah, you're stabbed for 1 day, but
You stab for like 30 seconds and then someone pulls it
And
out.
then a week goes by. You're like, damn it! I wish I was getting stabbed right now.
yeah,
So wait, you
you're
really
getting
don't
stabbed.
see hot construction guys?
Occasionally, but mainly because I'm in leadership for the general contractor, so they'd be like a subcontractor. And yes, this guy is attractive, but also like behind. So I'm just mad.
Yeah,
at them
I understand.
for taking up
I
the
understand.
schedule.
But that thing that I said wasn't the controversial thing.
Oh, okay.
So I've been trying to find sadder people than me that are going through harder times
Why?
because I'm vaping and I'm currently being like, I can't be the only one suffering right now. So I turned on the news in Gaza, and there's all these people that were displaced, and they were leaving their homes, and I was like, I just pray to God that they did not leave their vape at home, because that's 2 bad things that would just suck so hard.
Well,
Colton,
The
you
UN
promised me you would stop bringing up Gaza.
the UN is the
No,
UN
I
is
said I
sending the
promised I'd
vapes.
give up. I'd stop bringing up Iran.
No, you didn't.
Sorry, guys.
I hope all these displaced. That's really bad.
It's hard to get the vapes in. I think Biden did an airdrop of vapes, but then I think Hamas steals them and then sells them back to the people for exorbitant prices. It's a
No,
humanitarian.
it's a great deal, my friend.
It's a
It's a great
disaster.
deal. It's a great deal.
I'm watching them on TikTok live. It's crazy. They're playing.
Do they really
soccer.
sell them on TikTok Live? We should be on TikTok Live getting gifts right now, honestly.
I don't understand it.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
like, get me a whale, get me a whale.
Yeah, the whale's money, honey. Like,
I know, but why are people like, oh, here, I'll give you a whale?
I don't know. People are so sad. They want connection so badly. They just
It's
like
so
give.
sad.
I know. I want their sad money. I want their money that's sad.
Yeah. You have a tattoo that says, pick me, choose me, love me.
Yeah, it's a quote from Grey's Anatomy.
Right. That doesn't help.
Yeah, it does help. People love it. You know, when girls see this, they take pictures of it. I've had hundreds of pictures taken of this tattoo.
Do you think if you were straight, it would get you pussy?
Hundreds of people.
Yeah, I could get pussy now if I wanted it.
I think that would be a fun Patreon thing. Dylan going to a bar trying to pick up women, see if it works.
I was walking home last night with my backwards
I bet he
hat,
could.
and this girl stopped and she goes,
Are you gonna?
I went, I'm gay, honey.
Are you gonna lose the voice if you go to hit on women?
Yeah, I go like, sup, slut.
Fuck
Sup, you
me,
fucking...
choose me.
Yeah,
Fuck me, choose me, bend me over.
That's not the fucking quote, bitch.
Yeah. I'm like, you don't even know Shonda Rhimes. The kind of girls I like, they like Shonda Rhimes.
You're powerful, like Kerry Washington.
Kerry Washington is powerful. Kerry Washington is one of the most powerful women in America. And you can't
Yo,
forget
gay
that.
man having sex with women is so, like that's the best type of
Yeah.
dirty talk.
Yeah.
Like, you're so fucking fierce.
I say that
Oh
on
my God,
stage.
your
I
hair
go and
looks
I'm fingering that
incredible.
girl. I go, you're so skinny.
Oh my God. Tell me more about your master's degree.
Yeah. They love it.
And have you ever had sex with a woman?
No.
Okay. Hey, you don't have to. You don't. Here, let me just
And
say
here
something.
she is.
And here's the thing: is you don't have to.
Yeah. Are you going to? I know we gave you that 30 days.
It feels like I'm running out of time. And the more-
It's 75 hard. You have to have sex with 75 women in a month.
Yeah, well,
And it's hard.
Colton was claiming to be bi, so we said he can call himself bi if he has sex with a woman within the next month. And
How many?
I think, honey, I think you got like a week left.
Okay. I'm just fucking just throwing up on her.
Did
I
you
had
choose
to
the
do
coffee
this.
or the pre-workout?
I chose the coffee.
Yeah.
What's the right
Should I do
choice?
the pre-workout too?
Yeah, do the pre-workout too.
Okay, cool.
So pre-workout I've never had, but I understand it's drinkable meth.
Yeah.
It's really good.
What? No, it's caffeine.
Oh.
Well, no, the one I drink makes me go crazy.
What kind of crazy?
So I was kind of right.
Makes me go like, I gotta work out and get skinny and then get fucked.
Yo.
Nice.
I just have
Yeah.
anxiety for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, you have anxiety of I gotta get fucked.
I don't say it. I'm classy, but it's
I'm
in there.
not.
It's in there. That's what your anxiety is. It's not everyone hates me.
Oh, it's that too.
Oh,
yeah, there's
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, do you think people hate you? Do you get nervous people hate you?
I don't get nervous about it anymore.
Yeah.
I just accept that they hate me. And I accept that they will never tell me why.
Yeah.
And that they will
And that
not.
they'll lie about it to your face and be like, no, I like you. You know. Okay.
No, they tell you, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you ask someone for like, hey, do you know anyone in this city? And they're like, why are you even asking me? How dare you?
That's why. The worst you could say is no.
You could just say, sorry, I don't know.
So, what do you think the top 5 reasons are that people hate you?
I'm too pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I work too hard. I care too much.
But like,
I have hair that's too thick, and I'm just socially retarded.
and 5 reasons that you hate yourself. Is this funny? I can't tell because you're so earnest and also jokey at the same time.
Well, it's important to be
I guess
earnest.
stoic. You're
Yeah,
stoic.
I would say I've known Colin. Me and Colin knew each other in Portland, and I would say, people don't really know how to read you. And I would say, and I said this before the podcast, that your autism comes off as elitist. Is how people took it in Portland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, so people think he thinks he's better than you, but he's just autistic and can't make eye contact.
Is this all true?
It depends on which doctor you ask.
And I'm asking Dylan.
Yeah.
And I think it feels
It is.
pretty. He's reading me.
Yeah. How would you say when we were in Portland, you were perceived? And how would you say I was perceived? Because
Yes.
you know that Colin knew me when I was like a blackout drunk.
Was he fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, sorry, because you were actually saying that sometimes people feel like you owe you an apology. Do I owe you an apology?
No.
Okay, because I will apologize.
You owe yourself an apology for the bleached blonde hair.
I know.
But
Colin knew me when I was blonde.
Yeah, I did too.
well, when you were pretending to be blonde.
Yes, of course.
Right.
So how do you think you were perceived in Portland?
Generally negatively.
Yeah, just yeah.
It doesn't matter where I go. People are always like, "What? Who is this? What?
Yeah. But
And I'm
on
just-
stage, people were like, "But he's good on stage."
Right.
Well, do that here. Bring whatever that energy is.
That is the energy I'm bringing.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't really change when I go on stage.
Mm-hmm.
It's just people don't feel like they have to
It feels like
respond.
they know that. Yeah, they know it's a performance.
Ah. I'll put that in my head right now.
It's not a performance. Me trying to be conversational. That's the performance. That's the show.
Yeah.
And I'm getting good at it. I'm maintaining eye contact right now.
I know he came up after my show and he was like, "We're making eye contact." He goes, "It's very hard."
It's difficult. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Two bottoms looking at each other.
Oh, you like to get fucked.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Do you not talk about sex?
Well,
You know the podcast is about gay sex.
I do, yes, and I
It feels
wish
like-
I'd known that before I agreed to do it. But no, it's funny just because the content that I have, the comedy stuff, it's fairly
Clean.
and or serious. Like my boss's boss follows me on Instagram now, and I didn't know that until he came into my office. He's like, "Oh, that's that picture of those planes." What? What are you talking about? From your Instagram story. You follow me on Instagram?
And
Yeah.
check my story?
Sounds like your boss wants to fuck you.
I hope not.
What? Why?
We love boss employee play.
Yeah. Like,
Okay,
even if
but
he's,
I'm in-
like, not that great.
And Colton like has employees too, and we're always like,
Oh, yeah, that's a real problem.
in-
But I'm always the employee.
yeah, and that's the problem. And here you're the boss.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm in construction. There's not terribly many attractive people in construction, and the ones that are, it's only because they golf a lot and they have their cute little coordinated pastel outfits.
Yeah, golf does not do it for me.
Maybe you're in the wrong kind of construction. What are you building?
You need
Schools.
Yeah, that's the problem. You need to be building like
Roads.
Goodwill Hunting, like they're throwing cinder blocks.
Well, I've demolished buildings as well.
Yeah.
And it's, again, Matt Damon wasn't hired off of a construction site. He was
But was Ben
cast
Affleck.
in a film,
Well, he actually they
and then
wrote
he
the film.
pretended to work on one.
Well, actually, he wrote the film.
So, which seems like a conflict of interest.
I feel like you're lying to us about the construction workers being hot.
I know. I don't believe
because
you.
I've seen them.
I've seen them too.
I've seen them.
You've seen the hot ones.
But
don't
you
see-
aren't attracted to straight men, right? Like you prefer the gay guys.
Honestly, if someone's going to spend time with me and give me attention, that's really my bar at this point in my life.
Yeah.
And then I'm deeply suspicious of them. Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Normal people don't want to hang out with me.
What you're saying is so sad.
I know, but I'm okay with it. It's fine.
I'm
at
okay
peace
with it.
I have my own apartment, and I'm not lonely.
Are you not lonely?
I rent my own apartment.
Okay.
I'm lonely, but I'm not sad about it anymore. I
Okay.
used to be really sad about it.
When I met Colin, he was married.
To
No, I was
Engaged?
I don't think I was even engaged yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I
never
got engaged in Portland, got married in Portland, and then we moved during the pandemic. And then as the pandemic ended, it all fell apart.
Get divorced.
Then I got really sad.
yeah, to a man.
Yes, it's not interesting.
Okay. I could talk about me.
No, it's no. I mean, like, well,
That's so fun. That's literally the podcast, which is like you say something and we go, well, what about me? What about me?
well, no. Gays will ask because I'll mention that I'm divorced. I'm like, oh, from a man or from a woman? I say from a man, and they go, oh,
I know when it's from a woman, it's so hot.
right. Oh,
Because now you get to go out and explore and
You know
do
what I
wild
hate?
stuff.
You know what
The
I
struggle.
hate is when guys are like blank profiles, and then they're like recently separated, and they go bye, and you go, oh, were you married to a man or a woman? They go, a man. I go, okay, put your face on your profile. I mean,
Yeah.
you literally stood in front of your friends and family, and now you're gonna
Yeah.
pretend to be fucking DL. I don't think so.
Thank you.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yes. Also, I don't know why you're bringing up the recently separated thing.
Me either.
It's like we haven't even been on the date and you're already talking about your ex. That's crazy.
Literally. It is crazy. Do you use the apps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And are you having anonymous sex off there?
Not recently. No, I had a hemorrhoid issue come up in March, and that put me in a.
Now, when
state
you
of-
get a hemorrhoid, is it for life?
Whoa.
I
Whoa.
hope not.
Well, what?
That's his profile?
It's not him, Colton.
That's not me. No, my phone's over there.
Oh, this is 0 feet away, so there must be construction happening right outside.
Oh God, and he's scary looking.
Yeah, it's fine. I like a man that's scary looking.
Well, Colton likes really old guys.
I don't know. That's powerful.
But then I was trying to hook up with a guy, and we could talk about
Can we
it.
talk about that right now?
Sure.
Okay, so you were hooking up with this guy who was like crazy hot. He actually showed up here in overalls and no shirt, and we were all like, "What's going on?" And then he actually whispered in my ear, and then I was like, "What's going on?" And I was like,
No, you said I don't think you're allowed to talk.
"Yeah."
to me
He was
that."
like,
"Hey, Costa here."
he goes, "You mind if I sit right here behind you?" And I go, "I don't think you're allowed to talk to me like that. You're fucking Colton."
But
And-
we haven't had sex.
But he just goes over to Colton's apartment and eats his ass, which I think is crazy.
Well, it's not crazy, but what's crazy is then he'll be like, "I like you too much. I gotta go," and then he'll leave.
that is the hottest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Overalls with no shirt.
Yeah, and muscles.
Oh, and guess what? Does construction. Well, he
he?
doesn't. He does production, but he does.
Colton, that's not the same thing.
He does the work. He sets up things. He
He's
builds.
set designer.
No, he doesn't design.
That's gay.
He doesn't design.
I know what you're talking about. He's probably like a grip.
That's the word.
Oh, I
Yeah,
want
he's
to fuck a grip.
Here's the thing. Grips are manly men, okay? Sorry, not crips. That's a way different manly man. Grips are basically like the construction workers of the film set.
You know who
Right.
fell in love with the grip? Julia Roberts.
Did she?
Yes, she did.
That's
Or
so-
she dated. I think she married to a guy that she met on who was on the crew, and I think he was a grip.
Isn't the guy for Han Solo? Wasn't he a
He was a
grip?
carpenter.
Yeah, he was. I think he was building cabinets
Yeah.
or something.
Like Jesus. Boring.
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
And so then yesterday we were trying to have sex, and he was like,
Is it big?
it is, and he was.
What's his number?
No, Colton loves this man. You can't have him.
Well, no,
Sorry, he
I don't
doesn't
think
love
we're.
him.
I don't think we're gonna talk anymore
Well, yeah. What happened?
because he goes, man, if I didn't care about you, I would just fuck you raw and leave. And I go, please just do that. And he was like, no, I care about you. And then he laid back, and I was like, okay, we can't do this either.
I care about you, so I can't give you exactly what you want.
Exactly.
That's so hot. That's so hot that he's like, I want to fuck you so bad, but if I do, I'll fall in love with you.
right. And I was like, literally.
What do you feel when he
was
says
like,
these
I was
things?
like, no, I tried to convince him that he wouldn't. I go, no, you don't like me. You like the idea of me. You be around me for a month, you are gonna want to leave.
Colton, this is literally so a movie. The girl being like, you don't know me. You don't like me. I swear, if you knew who I really was, you'd hate me. And he's like, I love you. What movie is this with Jim Carrey? What's
Say yes, man.
Isn't it from Twilight? Because he's a vampire.
No. What's the movie with Jim Carrey? It's like the famous one.
Eternal Sunlight for
yeah,
the Spotless Mind.
Yeah, where he's like,
The
I
Truman
don't see-
Show? I think I'm in
No,
the Truman Show.
it's that one.
It's Eternal Sunshine for the Spotless Mind.
Literally, there's a scene where he's like, I like everything about you, and she's like, but you'll see things you won't like. This won't last. Like you will see things, and he's like, I don't. He goes, who cares? I mean, this is really bad for your relationship.
Yeah,
I mean, Colton, this is bad for your marriage. You really,
yeah. I
should,
think you should
be.
end it with this.
You have
fucking
to end it
That's
with
what
this
I
guy.
said. I just said I think we're not. I think
No, but
we're
you're
gonna
like
end
trying to
it.
convince the guy into fucking you anyway. I think it's a bad call. I don't think you should have sex with him.
Tell you what, give him my number and tell him I'm leaving town tomorrow.
Yeah.
But he's in love with Colton.
That's fine. My name is Colin. It's not a. It's not a big leap.
Yeah.
It's a big leap.
I can.
Oh yeah.
I can do a man. I mean, I can't do much of a man bun, but I can like just a little.
A little bit.
Yeah, and then that's. I mean, that's kind of it.
That's enough. Have you had sex while you've been here in Texas?
No.
Okay.
How long
I
have you been?
almost did. I got here Friday, and then I leave tomorrow, which is Monday.
So have you not been trying?
You know, it's funny. Like, I'll try, and then I'll get to a point where I'm like, do I really want to shower in an Airbnb? And then have a
Yeah, that's the
stranger
best
come
place
over?
to shower. What are you talking about? Is it not your
Wait,
shower?
you haven't showered either?
No, I have. It's just
Okay.
like, because there's always, I can always just rub one out. And then the weird pressure will be released, and then I'll just be a normal person again instead of this weird dog.
I hate becoming a normal person again.
Oh, it's the worst.
I love staying horny.
Not me.
When I come, I go, and once I come, I go, thank God it's over. Thank God the madness is over, and I can go back to like work or like thinking about like my friends and family or whatever. But when I'm horny, it's like the devil's in there being like, don't let it out. Don't find someone. You guys don't feel that way?
Oh, I feel exactly the same way.
Okay.
And then
No.
it's like, you
I have no humanity when I'm horny.
oh,
Same.
Like, oh yeah, of course I'll invite 8 people over all at once, and then I rub one out, and I'm like,
Oh
what
my
is wrong
God.
with me?
I know, literally.
Wait,
How does
wait.
stress
Is that-
handle your horniness?
Oh,
You're a cum
upset.
dumpster?
no.
have you ever been dumped in?
Define dumped in.
Multiple guys and they're using their loads as lube.
Dump. You just got dumped.
You just been dumped.
You ever get dumped on?
Yeah. Honey, this is bad. You ever been dumped?
I can't
New segment. You ever been dumped?
You should put that on hats and sell them.
Yeah,
Dumped.
we should. Dumped.
And then on the back, there's little
In.
slash. What are they called? Tick marks.
Oh, so you do know about
Oh.
it then?
Of course, I know about. See, here's the thing. I can't distinctly remember a time that it happened, but statistically, it probably has.
Have you ever been on Grindr and said like 2 loads in?
I have.
No.
Oh my God, that's so fun.
Have you done that?
No.
It's
But
okay.
but I've been considering
You
doing
touched
it.
my hand.
I've been considering doing it because those boys won't fall in love with me.
Oh, no, honey, they can't fall in love with you. If you're in,
The boys
if you're
from
on,
the,
I
fucking-
saw a guy the other day that was like 12 loads in, and I was like, honey, you need to go get tested.
You need to go to therapy. 12? My
Yeah.
limit is 5.
So you have done it.
No, I'm just setting limits for myself.
12 is like, that's a long time to do anything.
No,
I
but
know.
But he's also searching for more.
No, it's like,
Aren't we all searching?
Get a hobby, dude.
You know that you remember when I had sex with a ski mask, I had sex with him and it was like the best sex ever. And then we like hung out for like 4 hours and kept having sex. But then I found out later that I was the 3rd guy that came over that day.
Did that make you feel sad?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait,
And-
when did you find out?
Like at a different date because we tried to have sex again. And then he was like, oh, it's really like whatever to get in. And so then I was
I'm booked solid
I was-
through Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, I was like, it was fine the last time and then he was like, you were actually the 3rd guy to come over. And I was like,
Could
oh.
you tell?
Well, sometimes when
Like
it's open,
in retrospect?
it's open. Yeah.
Ugh. That's
third
yeah, that's
guy.
not right on his part. He was wrong.
I guess
for
that explains the
And
guys
that's
leaving the
why
apartment.
I wear condoms. Colton.
Why would I need to wear
As you-
condoms?
I've heard of those. What are they?
You don't use condoms either?
That would be pretty funny. If
I
Colton
remember
has a
you.
condom.
I remember you
know.
distinctly got so mad at me in Portland because I had a joke about how I didn't get tested, and then you were like, "That's so fucked up. You need to be getting tested." Blah blah blah. And I was like, "It's a fucking joke." And now you're in here not wearing condoms.
I have since gotten divorced. I'm a changed man.
Yeah.
He grew. His
Yeah.
opinions
Do you think your
changed.
ex-husband will watch this? He kind of sucked.
He won't. No.
Okay,
He-
good.
Wait,
no.
why did you hate him?
I didn't hate him.
You said he kind of sucked.
He did kind of suck.
Kind of a boring nerd and
Yeah.
I guess an asexual, but that's not. I don't need to publicly lambaste him.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. I'm kind of a whore. He was not.
So why didn't you guys just open it up?
We tried, and then he'd get jealous, and it's like, well,
Right. And then you have to look them in the eyes and go like, well, then you fuck me. That's,
Oh my god, do you remember when we smoked
Dylan.
salvia?
no.
I just remembered that. I was like, oh my god. So one time we were at my apartment for I think Christmas or Thanksgiving or something. I used to have these big parties, and I think we wanted drugs and we couldn't find any, so we went to the store and I bought salvia, and we smoked salvia. And I only remember this because I remember hearing someone scream laughing at like 2:00 in the morning. Yeah, and then I realized it was me, And I was as I was doing it, and yeah, you were right there.
Wait, you had the Harry Potter moment?
Yeah,
Amazing. They're bringing the Dark Forest to Austin.
I don't know what that means.
They're doing it in like an immersive thing.
Oh, cool. We should go.
Yeah, I'm on the wait list for tickets.
Oh, yeah.
We have a Some of This Is Bad date on Tuesday. We're going to the movies.
Who?
The three of us.
We are?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
no one
which
invited
three?
me.
What?
read the emails.
Yeah, you have to read the emails, Dylan.
Who are we gonna date with?
Just
Somebody
us.
invited us to a premiere.
They
of
want us to see
something.
a scary movie.
I don't like scary.
I don't like scary either.
It's a scary movie.
Yeah, I don't
So you
know why
don't-
people like
You
them.
really don't remember us smoking salvia?
No.
Yeah, we used to drink a lot.
Yeah.
What
I
is
did
it
some-
like to do salvia?
It's moderately terrifying and it lasts 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you're like, all right.
I don't know. I remember less than like 3 minutes, and it feels like a jolt into a different reality, and you start sweating a bunch, so you feel like it's like just hot. You just feel hot, and then you laugh a fuck ton.
Yeah.
You laugh a lot?
You laugh a
Yeah.
lot, even
In
though
a good
there's-
way or in a bad way?
Bad way.
So this sounds like a bad drug.
I literally just.
Yeah, it's more of a laughing of like I've lost my fucking mind. What's happening?
Yeah.
I
I just
remember seeing a dog on Salvia, and it was just a regular dog, and I just remember like, what the fuck is up with that dude?
Also, how sad to be like, let's go smoke salvia.
Yeah,
I mean,
Especially now. I'm 31.
I know. Well, I think at the time we were in our 20s.
How about, hey, let's go get our feet massaged for $20 in 8 minutes. Perfect. That's the high I want right now. Just a foot massage and maybe a pedicure.
yeah. You kind of give that Ted, I forget his name, but from Parks and Recs.
Ron Swanson.
Yeah, you kind of have a Ron Swanson.
I was
vibe.
just thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Kind of like a gay Ron Swanson.
Gay Ron Swanson.
I hear that at least twice a day
Yeah,
and have for about 10 years.
I believe that.
Do you hate Ron Swanson now? Or
No,
do you
it's just
embrace
can,
it?
can a white man not just have a mustache and hobbies?
I mean,
but that is just
What
such
are
a
you-
Ron Swanson saying.
Damn it!
What are your other hobbies?
Oh, God. Let's open this can of worms. I like to make things out of all kinds of stuff. Wood, leather, fabric.
Oh, can you make me a harness?
Yes,
And will you?
sure.
And now you'll send
Are
it
you,
to me
you
then?
wear harnesses?
Yeah.
I hate
Do
that.
you not?
like a baby?
No, I have a bad chest.
Yes. I wear baby harnesses. I don't even know what that is.
It has it has nylon straps and a little lion on the back, so it's like
Okay.
they have someone on their back, and then there's a leash so that you don't run away at the mall.
But you
like-
wear harnesses so you can get fucked, I think.
Yeah. But
It
they're
just-
like
they look
handles.
But
good.
that
It's
see,
a
here's the
fashion
thing. That
accessory.
makes me think that like you plan on running away from the guys that you're having sex with.
No, they're just handles.
Oh, okay.
And if you're near a
Is it for the old men because they need the support?
Yeah, they're more like
It's
railings.
like, yeah, it's a railing.
you get clipped into the walker, and then that makes it a more erotic experience.
That's so funny.
Yeah. It's hard when they lose their mobility.
Yeah.
So you're a carpenter. You making glory holes? You making any structural things for sex?
You know, I almost have a few times, and then I realized I don't need a swing in my garage.
Is your garage?
Where am I going to put my motorcycle?
I don't know.
The living room's always a cool move.
I don't have an elevator, and I'm on the 3rd floor, so it would take its toll on the staircase.
Hey, you're an engineer. Figure it out.
Figure it out. You fucking. Guess you're a bad engineer.
I'm not building my landlords an elevator so that I can more conveniently get a motorcycle from the garage that it very conveniently fits in.
If I was you, I'd build the elevator, and then I would be like, only I can use it.
Dude, you're such an elitist.
How do I get this to work? Oh, there's
yeah,
a key. They didn't give you a key? Oh.
I'm the only one who can
No.
use it.
Have
Sorry.
you ever read-
You would build the elevator and then you would put like a really specific weight max on it, like 188 pounds.
Yeah, I couldn't even use it. I'm like, sorry guys.
There's a
I'm
way-
waiting to use my elevator until I hit my goal weight.
Yeah, I need this. I use the stairs until I deserve an
And
elevator.
188 is my goal weight.
Is that your goal weight?
Yeah.
That's too small for you.
No, I actually want it to be 150.
You're 6'5", Dylan. You need to
I'm
weigh
190.
I want to be 190.
I'm 180. I'm 185.
I want to be 185.
more. No, Dylan. You should be.
What toddler thing is this? You have something, I want it.
Yeah,
You should
well,
be
just
like
wait.
210.
210? No,
210,
I want to be
215.
198.
You have to be at least two. You're 6'5".
I would say 199,
Is
but
it a problem if? Sorry, you were just saying numbers, and I didn't think it was helpful. I was gonna ask you if I should build a sex wing in my apartment,
Yeah, you should.
but I want it to be collapsible so I can like pack it away.
Yeah, of course.
So I don't have to just like wake up in the morning because I think I should put it in my bedroom.
See what you got to do.
Bedroom. You have 2 rooms. You should have a sex
oh
room
my
and a sleep
God. Well, that's my office.
room. You don't do anything in there. You should just have a sex room.
You know those.
Tell me one piece
I
of
haven't
work.
done
Tell me
anything
one piece of work you've done in the office.
Yet.
Yeah, it will sit there, blanket, nothing done.
What you need is one of those Ebenezer Scrooge beds with the tall posts and the rails that the curtains are on, and just make it strong enough so that you can just carabiner on your equipment, and then proceed from there. And then at the end of the day, carabiner off, toss it in the
Yeah,
trunk.
I think that's a better call than putting it into the ceiling or the walls, because I've seen your apartment and like it doesn't look
It's sad.
that sturdy.
It's not sad anymore.
Okay, good.
It's really more of a shed,
It's 2 bedrooms.
a 2-bedroom shed.
Yeah.
Big
How
living
much do you
room?
pay for 2-bedroom downtown?
1,300.
Fuck you.
Yeah, he pays 5,000.
No, I don't.
What do you pay?
$23.50
Yeah.
for one.
In where?
San Francisco.
I've heard of it.
It's a little.
I-
It's
I
a
hear-
small town a bit west of here.
Is it really as bad as Republicans say it is?
No.
Well, Republicans.
Because they always go, oh yeah, you want a liberal in the White House? Look at San Francisco, it's on fire.
And then I look out the window and it's just a beautiful day with bees and the flowers outside my window.
I want to go to San Francisco. I've never been.
You should come by.
I know. I need to get spots.
I can-
I feel like we would actually do well there if we
Francisco.
sold. When I bet that we have people in San Francisco who listen to the pod. If you're from San Francisco and you want us to come there, sign up for the Patreon.
I am curious.
Just
'cause
don't mention me in your marketing and you'll get a lot of people at your show.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious. You said that people don't like you. Why don't people like you?
I don't know. I think we talked about this
Oh,
while
I
you were
missed
out.
it when I was out.
Yeah.
No, I made him list reasons, and he just
No,
like,
I was there for that, but
Okay.
like, yeah.
How
no,
long
even
you
doing
I was here for the
stand-up.
bullying.
Well, I was really. He can't just say people hate me and then not explain it.
Well, if I knew why, I'd be able to change.
Oh, you would change?
I'm a man. Men love to change.
That's not true. Men love to say the same and then make other people change around them.
Yes, I know. That was the joke I was making.
Yes, of
Oh.
course. Sorry.
Just very dry.
Yes, you are dry. That's why people hate you.
It's true.
Have we considered doing like a less dry, like maybe do an accent? that way people know that it's a joke.
Well, yeehaw!
There you go.
Yeah.
You look like shit in them trousers.
Thank you. I understand.
I talked to a guy last night while I was on stage, and he was from Wisconsin.
Oh, I love that accent.
I didn't know I did, and he was hot, and I go like, I need a nice Wisconsin boy to fuck me up the ass. I think the first guy that's gonna have sex with me is gonna be like a nice farm boy
The problem with
who loves
Wisconsin
me.
is like
Who loves me?
Who loves you too much? He doesn't want to do it, but then you
I want
convince
a
him.
man. I want a man to be like laying in bed and be like, I gotta take you back to Iowa.
Dylan wants rough hands.
Yeah.
No, you need this. You what-
you can have the Mississippi boy.
Who's the Mississippi boy?
The
No,
guy-
that's a bad idea.
that grip.
I don't like that. I think that's
You know that I-
incestual.
the
Like,
one in the
you know that
overall?
I
Why does he get
famously-
him and I don't?
You're leaving.
Exactly.
This
This
is
is
what-
perfect.
this is the
Can I
problem.
tell you something? And I
No.
think I've told you this. I don't like guys who. Oh wait, we talked about this the other
Yeah.
day. I don't like guys who have had sex with my friends. I said recently that my first boyfriend is going to borderline need to hate Colton. I mean, like the guy that I fall in love with has to like literally be like, I tolerate Colton because I'm friends with you because I'm dating you.
He's polite
But-
in
yeah,
mixed
he's
company,
polite to
but-
Colton. Like Colton will
And
come.
that will drive me crazy.
But like, I cannot have my boyfriend be secretly in love with Colton. That would drive me crazy.
Yeah, I feel like we said that he could come to my birthday party.
But Colton wouldn't be invited to my boyfriend's party. Like he'd be like, "Don't invite Colton to my party." And I'd be
It's
like,
my,
okay.
the one day I get to spend away from Colton.
Yeah.
Please do not invite
It's
Colton.
my day. We're gonna do it. The
And
way I want to
ultimately,
do
it would break us up, and I'd be like, "Well, you know, he hated Colton."
That's
I
how.
think it makes sense.
You seem confused.
No, I get it. I'm just thinking about it. I've been listening to a autobiography of the not auto, but a biography of the Beatles, and that's one of their big problems is they just kept fucking each other's wives.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't think it's good at all.
I-
People are like free. We should fuck everyone. Don't fuck your friends. Fuck buddies.
just
It-
fuck your friends.
No, don't do that either.
Friendship means literally so much to me that like genuinely, and maybe because I was raised by girls, that I feel this way. That like honest, like if I would like any of my girlfriends ever hooked up with a guy who was like slightly interested in me, I would be like so mad at the guy. I'd be like, I can't believe you're doing this to Nissa. You know what I mean? Like, it would genuinely piss me off.
But
here's the
but you would
problem.
like
Girls
them-
do that though. Girls love fucking their friends' boyfriends.
No. Girls love fucking their boyfriend's friends.
No, they do that, but they also they'll fuck a guy to get at a girl, in a way that a guy
Yeah, but not
can't.
best friend. Yeah, maybe.
Not best
but
friends. Yeah, of course not
I
like
don't know.
lifelong
That's
friends.
just diabolical.
But I'm saying like in high school, Cindy fucked my boyfriend to get at me. That happens all the time.
Yeah, but I don't know. To me, I just like don't like having sex with people that I like to feel special. I like to feel like guys are into me, and then when I find out that they also want to fuck my friends, I'm like, okay, well, you can go be with my friend. I guess you'll never fuck me.
But doesn't it make more sense that they would also be into your friend because they're your friend, so they like people like you, and your friends are like
There's
you.
a difference between being like your friend's hot or whatever and actively trying to have sex with your friend. It's like, okay, you have no respect, you have no loyalty.
Also, if you
see, well, we're
think-
from the East Coast, so we're about loyalty. Okay,
about-
you Denver fuck. You're like, oh, I'll let my friends can fuck anybody over here on the West Coast. Okay.
West Coast, best coast, man.
No, that's said by people who are losers. Sorry.
They're
West
whoa.
Coast, Best Coast.
I hate that.
No, I don't know about West Coast, Best Coast, but
they're
I know
compensating for something.
I'm not even from
East
the
Coast,
West
Beast Coast. You know.
Okay, don't do that.
Yeah, I'm not even from the West Coast, so I don't care. I don't care what you say about me.
I don't think
And
it's.
anyway, all the
I'm
things
not
that
the
you've
one.
been
I'm
thinking,
not the one that.
and all
I'm
the
not
things
the one
that you've been thinking
he's
are
the one
fucking
that said
wrong.
it. Why are you? He's the one that said it. Why are you yelling at me?
Sorry, I should have done it in an accent so you understood it was a joke.
Oh, perfect.
I think you're right, Dylan. The best case scenario for a partner, in terms of your friends, is they have to think the best part about your friends is how they treat you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, my wife has a lot of really good friends because they treat her well, and that's why I like them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't really care.
And also, I don't think you need to be friends with your.
No, fuck
your
no, I don't think it's good.
I don't think it's not. It's like you should like whenever you get too close with people, it's like this is getting weird. I think stay with your friends. We stay with my friends. We're not married. We're dating or whatever.
I do think one of the funniest things about Colton is how much he fucking hates hanging out with Chip's friends. It's very funny.
Yeah.
Not all of them.
Enough of
But
them.
do you think Chip would be upset if you had sex with his friends? Like that guy who choked me. If you had sex with him.
Oh, probably. We have like a messy list,
Yeah.
so like you can't do that. So
Is it written down or is it just kind of in the air?
It's more vague.
Are there guys that would upset
He
you?
has a messy list.
Is there guys, that would upset you if Chip hooked up with?
No, because I really just feel like good for Chip.
What if he-
like
what-
he wanted to do that, so I'm happy he got to do that.
God, I wish I was more like yo. I
just-
like I
it
make
feels
everything.
so
I
weird.
would like. I just picture myself like. I'm so Chip. I'm so Chip. I'm just like sitting at like the dinner table, lights off, like light comes on, and go, you fucked my friend. Like, I can't get over it. Guess what? I saw you TikTok the other day. Go, guess what? I'm not chill. Okay, I'm not chill. I'm not cool. I'm not the cool girl. I don't think it's cool that you want to fuck my friends or fuck your own friends. Okay, I want to feel special. I was raised by women, and I am who I am. Okay.
I don't think anyone's confusing you differently, Dylan.
Okay, good.
Wait, you are who you are?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not chill. Do the accent.
Well, yeah.
Oh, you have to actually
You
say
ain't
words.
done say that you is who you are. Well, call me Scooby.
You're doing like full Southern lawyer.
You're doing foghorn leghorn.
Yeah.
I may not be no big city homosexual, but I do have my proclivities.
This is so my cousin Vinny.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
So what do you want out of sex these days?
Oh, God. For it to not hurt.
God.
Yeah.
Which
Get
it
it,
doesn't
Lily.
anymore. I'm back in the saddle after a 4-month hiatus.
Because of the hemorrhoid.
The HE double hemorrhoids.
Wait,
Yeah.
what is it?
And
What
are
happens-
you stretching? Because I just got him a butt plug, and
I haven't
and
tried it
I feel
yet.
like it's a completely different game.
I am not.
Okay. Hey, try it out. Stretch. Do a little stretching.
I'm very inflexible. I can't bend my toes even if I'm I can't touch my toes even if I'm allowed to bend my sorry. I can't touch my toes even if I'm allowed to bend my knees.
I still don't get the joke, but yes.
Are you ever topping?
Not usually.
No.
I just get too in my head about it.
What does that mean?
I have ADHD, and I just start thinking about, oh God, I'm fucking this up, aren't I? And anxiety, and
Do you think
also,
most bottoms are bottom through anxiety?
I
They
actually.
have top anxiety. I have bottom anxiety.
Mm.
Do you think a ski
Well,
mask
you've
would
never
help?
done it.
It'd be like Batman.
Who's attacking me?
Like
I don't
sexual
know, I don't know if
Batman.
it would. I don't know if it would help.
No?
No. Plus, I mean,
I'm just saying
I
the
would
word
get
you said wasn't
warm.
real.
Yeah. Wait, what are you talking about?
I asked Colton to stop attacking me for not bottoming, and I haven't used the butt plug yet. And
Yeah, he said I have bottom anxiety, but he hasn't done it. So
but
he
I
has
have anxiety about doing it.
About doing it.
But
Yeah.
what-
Yeah.
I
But
don't
it's different
understand
what he
why
was
you
saying.
need to.
Thank you.
Why do you need to?
I
Will
I
you
don't know.
shut up?
Yeah.
No, because here's the thing, right?
I want it to be so big. I think.
No,
But
what?
no, if you want to, if you want to and you're choosing not to, that's lame. But if you don't want to, I don't think you should force yourself
What,
to.
I don't know.
What Dylan needs is he needs his farm boy and they don't want to go too fast with anything, and then they're touring around the farm where he grew up, and then suddenly it starts to rain. Oh no! And then they have to run to the barn, and then they're in the barn, and the rain is falling outside.
field.
And then
he's like, yeah, no, do it in the rain.
oh, we have to get you out of those wet clothes. That's not how farm guys talk.
And I'm like,
You gonna go back to the lawyer?
Well, yeehaw! We ought to get y'all out of them wet clothes. Lie down in the dry.
think
I'm
this is just
soaking.
Brokeback
Wait,
Mountain.
I'm soaking wet.
I'm not
like,
laying down in the hay.
I'm soaking wet.
You're
I go,
getting thrown down in the hay.
Do not touch me with the hay. I'm not getting hay fever. I'm doing it standing up. Have you never been on a farm?
You can get hay fever from laying in the hay.
Yeah.
I think that comes from like cows.
No, hay fever, it's just allergy. It's seasonal allergies.
Yeah, but it just fucking itches for fucking ever.
Oh. I'm like soaking wet. I'm like, can you keep my shirt on?
I don't mind that it's wet.
Wait, turn the oil lamps off.
Oh.
Yeah. If you're ever gonna fuck in a barn, don't lay on the hay.
No, I think I want to fuck on a field in Iowa, and then afterwards he puts like a sunflower behind my ear. And he goes, I'm in love with you.
Sunflower
He
is
goes,
so big.
a baby one. And he goes, I'm so in love with you. I'm so in love with you. And I go, I can't do this. I go, I want to live in the city. And he goes, and I want to live on the farm. And I go,
No, you go, get out of here. I
go-
don't love you no more.
I have to go. I want to be in the city.
You don't belong here.
Yeah. God, he's so. It's just like what a cool skill.
Come on.
I think
What?
that him
This
not
year's-
bottoming is like
Is why I
loving
cry.
pizza.
Oh my God, you are
And you go,
crying.
I
Yeah.
love pizza, but I'm not even gonna try that place over there that everyone loves.
No, because I've had pizza before.
Yeah, you're still eating pizza in different places.
Also,
Okay,
sidebar,
fine. It's like saying,
I hate sushi and I've never tried it
how can you hate sushi if you've never tried it?
because I'm American.
but you've really never. No, yeah.
No, I have, but I only like the deep fried stuff, which means you don't like sushi.
That's not true.
Yeah, if you only eat the deep fried sushi, then
I feel like deep fried says it's cooked, so that's not even real sushi.
that's why I said you can't say you like sushi.
So you do like the deep fried stuff, or you don't like the deep fried stuff?
I do anything that's deep fried other than Oreos. I like and ice cream.
The red velvet Oreos are the best fucking things in the entire world. I can
And-
taste those. I can't normally taste.
Better
So-
than a child's laugh.
I actually
Better than a child's laugh.
No. Yeah, when you give that one dry, it actually just sounds creepy. I think.
Wait, I forget.
I'm
Do you want to be a mom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Be
do
a
you wanna
what?
Do you want to be a mom?
Oh.
Do I want to be a mom?
Yeah, or a dad. You feel like more dad.
No shit. I would donate sperm, and then like
No, do you want to be a
when the
parent?
kid is like 21, we meet over lunch, and then he has my eyes.
Yeah.
I saw Chip out in the wedding holding my niece, and I was like, he's gonna make such a good dad one day.
Yeah.
we better do this soon before we're too old.
Yeah. No, man can do it whenever. But so you really want? Do you want to adopt, or do you want to make your own?
I think that if I'm gonna, I think the more moral thing to do would be to adopt. But I think if I'm having a kid, it's because I'm selfishly wanting to see myself in a.
That's a good reason to have a kid.
What? A selfish reason?
No, that's a good reason to have a child.
And Jimmy's about.
That's
to
a
be
good
dad.
reason to
Realize
have a
that.
child.
We can say it.
Still don't know what you're saying.
I'm realizing now, if I have to do an accent every time I say a dry joke, I'm just gonna have to have an accent,
Yeah.
because that's really the only way I can communicate
Yeah.
is in dry jokes. Because otherwise, I'd have to make a connection with people, and then they'd hurt me and leave.
Oh, so your husband left you?
No,
Oh.
Well.
he stopped loving me. And then I stuck around because I'm not an idiot and tried to fix things.
Yeah,
And then I was like, oh, wait.
Hey,
Hold.
hey, God's
Some people are so desperate for attention.
God's calling. You're lovable.
That's so stupid. God's calling.
God's
You're
calling.
lovable.
Because it's my name.
Mm-hmm.
You forgot that, didn't you?
Your name's God?
My name's Colin.
Yeah, I knew that.
God's calling.
Okay.
So
God's calling.
wait, I want to ask more questions. Colt,
I just truly I want to get you so bad.
You want to get me?
Yeah, I want to get you.
What do you,
Up here.
I want to get you.
You want to get
Yeah,
me?
you're just fighting me. All the questions.
You are a minefield of conversation. You have a hard time answering questions. I do want to ask though. Wait? You had a question.
yeah, I want to know. Colt,
See how I did that?
as a parent, what do you think would be your ideal strength as a parent?
Lifting.
Lifting things.
No, I
Yeah,
think
No,
no,
I
I
mean,
mean-
like I could see Colton like
Marksmanship.
with like a 10-year-old daughter that comes home and is like, so and so was mean to me.
They're
And
jealous.
he's like, okay, and then he like pulls down a presentation on how to dismantle a little girl's psyche or something.
I don't know. I think that obviously consistency would not be my strength. So Chip would be the person to be like, all right, taking her to school, I'm doing this. But she would come to me with those types of problems of like, what do? I go, do you hate her? Do I hate her? Do you think that she's sad?
I'm
Or
worried.
running for like school council. Colton would love that.
My sister ran with two other girls named Carly, Caitlin, and Caitlin. I think there was two named Caitlin.
You have such
And-
such chief of staff energy from Colton, where he's like, I'm not going to be the politician, but
well,
I'm
they
the
put
ideas behind.
their name up, and they capitalized all the
no.
K's.
Oh.
And I remember walking into school and go, oh no, Carly, bad idea.
For the children.
And so I ripped it down. And somebody thought I was being mean to my sister. I goes, no, I'm saving her, I promise.
Can't you see him as like a chief of staff of 8th grade? Like,
I just see Colton like
class
picking them up from
president?
school and then like speeding out of the parking lot, and all of the other parents hating Colton, but then him being like, literally everybody's jealous of us.
he has huge sunglasses on.
Yeah,
Doesn't
he's
even
like,
look at the other
oh, yeah.
mothers.
He's like, honestly, your friends suck, and everybody's jealous of us.
Well, not everybody can have what we have.
Yeah, exactly. That's the energy.
I would love to raise like a daughter that's just like she goes camping with her boyfriend for the first time, and he's completely useless, and she's like lighting the fire and setting up the tent and everything.
A feminist.
And oh, absolutely, and she'd be like a federal prosecutor. Or
you want her to
something.
have bad taste?
Well,
Masculine women always usually find feminine men.
Really?
You will always find a balance.
feminine men bake the best cookies, and damn it, my daughter deserves a treat.
Yeah. Not me.
My daughter done deserves a treat.
No, I don't think that was a joke.
Oh. Now I don't even know. I might have just been having a sincere moment
Yeah.
for this girl that does not exist.
I don't want
Well,
children.
maybe that's the easiest place
Liar.
to be sincere.
No, I really don't.
You're lying.
I've literally, no, I'm not. I've literally
Hey,
never
that-
wanted kids.
Okay, fine.
Why do you think that?
Because I know you, Dylan.
I've
Wait,
never
make the
once.
accusation again. I didn't hear.
I said I don't want kids.
Oh, well, that's a lie.
That's not.
What are you talking about?
yeah.
I don't think that's surprising at all. Because
I've-
that would mean for a second something would have to not be about Dylan.
I've asked so many questions during this podcast. I mean, it's crazy to bring that up. No, I've never wanted kids.
Okay, but I mean, I think you're going to get to a point where you're going to be successful and happy with your career.
That's what people who want kids always say to people who don't want kids.
I didn't want kids.
Because you don't know who you are.
Do you
Yeah, I
have?
do know
do
who
you
I am.
have kids?
No, not right now.
Not for about another 8 months.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, are we saying it? I don't know.
Yeah, we can say it. My wife's pregnant, so I'm going to have a baby soon, but I don't
So
know
guys,
the kids
please
right
sign
now.
up for the Patreon. We need to
Dude,
support
seriously.
Please, we need to support Jimmy's
My,
wife.
my wife's having a baby, so would either of you want to adopt?
No,
Yo.
dude. I
No, dude, not to these two.
no,
But
they
but
can be
you
the
would
gay
trust-
uncles.
You would trust Chip.
I mean, I don't know Chip very well. We don't really spend much time together. I know Chip through you.
Uh-huh.
Chip
So
hates
I
you.
know Chip as well as I know your dad.
Okay.
You know?
It was a slow burn for me to feel like to get Chip to like me. It felt like
Well, I very much create a whole like
separation.
church and say, yeah. I mean, these are my friends and these are your friends. I feel like it is important to have separate friends, and we've talked about this on this
Yeah.
podcast, but I think it's like you need a support system that isn't me, and you also need me to be a supportive person, but I need my own support system that isn't like, well, I don't want to talk about this in front of him because his friend's going to find out. It's like too messy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can be reasonable. I mean, if I'm with someone, like he has his friends and I have work in the morning.
Do you not have friends, honey?
I have friends. Just, you know, I'm texting first a lot of the time,
Yeah.
which gets exhausting. But I also do have work in the morning.
Yeah.
So I have to be up at 6 and
But have
The
you always
tower
been a,
crane
have you
won't-
always been a boyfriend guy?
I'm pretty, I kind of lean in a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, well,
I have friends like that who are girls who like have always don't have the most amount of friends, but they always have a boyfriend that they're kind of like, I'm with my person.
right. I started seeing a guy lately and it's very new and I can already like feel like I have to restrain myself from leaning in too much
Yeah.
and being too clingy, but he has a big dick though, and opposites attract.
Yeah.
We got it. Didn't need to do the accent. We got it.
I almost did. Well, woo!
I got a small little pickup. I'm glad that's the accent you chose.
I may not have no big city penis.
But what I do got is
I'm from a small country penis.
Yeah.
So we
my
also
my dick has good values.
small family values.
Small, micro family values.
I don't know. I think that it's the tendency is managing a lot of relationships feels like work. So your tendency is to go like, I'll just focus on one, but it's actually like the reward of having multiple relationships and friendships is gives back more than it takes. So I want to let you
try
know.
it.
Yeah.
Do you think that this level of like polyamory and like free love right now that's in the gay world, do you think that's a response to all of the stringent, this is how it is, but from before, or do you think that this was how it's always going to go?
I think that
I think
this
men
is
want to fuck
basically-
and they'll use whatever words they can get around so they can keep fucking. Okay, no man is polyamorous. No man has the capacity to love more than one person.
Most men don't even have the capacity to
love
love
one
one
person. Absolutely. Men don't love multiple people. They just want to fuck multiple people. And anyone who tells you differently is a fucking liar.
Well,
He's
because
never- no,
correct
he's-
me if
no,
I'm
no,
wrong,
no,
but
don't
I feel like
someone did
Don't
not
listen to
text
him. Don't listen to him.
someone did not text him back recently.
I feel like
Yeah.
in the straight world, it's definitely women putting men's feet to the fire in the sense of like, if you want to be with me, this is it. You know, be with me, and that's the only person you can see.
When I-
we have to be in a relationship.
The only
or
reason
we have to
that's-
get married.
And here's the thing about straight people who are open. The only reason straight people are open is because one, he wants to either be open and have sex with multiple people, and if they're open on her end, it's under the guise that she's bisexual and never got to have sex with women properly. And sorry to let you guys know this, ladies, but he's only letting you have sex with other women because he doesn't think lesbian sex is real sex. Okay, he doesn't value lesbian sex as real sex or a competition, so he goes, go ahead and have your fun with your little lady friends, okay? Because he doesn't respect women. So enjoy that, you bisexual bitch. And I love you, and I said that out of tough love. Gracie Abrams.
Stacey Abrams?
Gracie Abrams.
Oh,
She
I
has
was
this
like
song-
the Georgia senator?
No, she has a song called Tough Love, but I do want to quickly say I've talked a lot of shit about Sabrina Carpenter. Her new album came out, and it is very good, even though she's not a girl's girl. Sending that. I'm done.
Her boyfriend's fucking ugly as
Dude,
hell.
Sabrina Carpenter is basically ugly, but that's
and
not
just
for
for the record, I disagree with everything that Dylan just said for the last 5 to 10 years.
because you're.
I think it's
didn't-
possible for many.
didn't
Hold on,
even
just
joke.
into the camera. Many different kinds of families can exist, and
No.
many different relationships can be successful.
In the accent.
Well, I feel like
Many different relationships can be successful. It's all about finding your people.
but you guys say all the
a lot
time,
of my
like,
ideas are based off of the book Sex at Dawn. So, which is about like how communities had like polyamorous relationships and like families were raised pre-civilization or pre-farm. So like, yeah, I think that if we didn't have all these like, when I think of straight
Hospitals.
world, when I think of straight world, I think of rules. Like you guys are just like, am I allowed to do that? If I make it this, then that makes me gay. Like I'm just like, none of those rules are real. You made them all up. It makes my head hurt. So yeah, if those rules don't exist anymore, I think everyone would be fucking everybody.
but I feel sad for people in the gay world that want a regular monogamous relationship, but don't feel like they can have it because it's doesn't seem very popular.
You can.
Yeah,
I think
men
they
are
can.
animals.
What?
I mean,
Men are animals, and they will never make you happy. They will always fuck around behind your back.
But do
They
you see
will
what I
never
mean?
commit to you. I'll tell you this right now. Good luck. You want to be monogamous in this relationship? You want to be monogamous in this community? You're done. You're done. You'll never find him. Even if he says he loves you and lays in bed with you, he will cheat on you.
Oh, he hasn't had a boyfriend.
so this is not a trauma response.
No.
I think what he's doing is here's the problem. And I took an introduction to psychology course in my undergrad. Dylan is afraid of being left alone, so he's preemptively putting up a wall because he's afraid of letting people in.
We have a doctor.
What did you say?
We have a doctor.
Oh, we have a doctor.
But you actually were around when I had my psychotic break around my ex. I don't know if you remember any of that.
I don't really remember much. I
love
tend to
that.
repress most of my memories involving you.
Oh, good.
It was mainly because of the bleached blonde hair. At the
Yeah,
time.
of course.
I can't.
Wait, I do want to know, how do you think I was perceived? How was I perceived in Portland? Because you knew me when I was
Generally
like a black...
very well, I
Yeah.
think. People like you.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I ain't sure why, but
Wait, could you use other adjectives other than well?
goodly,
Mm-hmm.
positively, fun, a bit much,
Yeah.
but then you lost the weight, and so
Thank you.
here we are.
Yeah.
All right, and what did you know about me before coming here?
Only what I've seen on clips of this particular podcast.
Oh, so Dylan didn't warn you about me?
I don't think you needed to. I think the clips speak for themselves.
Sometimes I get a warning.
Well, I always like to ask people from Portland what they thought about me, because in my mind I was such a crazy drug addict mess that I'm like, I wonder if they noticed that, but it seemed like no.
Yeah, no, what you remember is feeling bad about yourself.
Yeah.
And it's not actually what anybody else thought. They probably, if anything, just felt sad for you.
Yeah.
Or
Even if
more,
they did-
more likely just weren't thinking about you at all.
That's true.
Because there's always a worse drunk,
Yeah.
especially in comedy.
Yeah.
Look around. It's
Yeah.
like when you think drunk, there's plenty of fucking people to point to.
Yeah.
I've had 6 beers since I got into this room.
Well, we only
I've had 6 beers since I almost at half a dozen.
I hope that you've learned at least one skill on this podcast today.
Which is I'm masking myself with dry humor, and if I add another mask on top of that, you can see through them both to my real heart.
Right. Well, or for sure, how silly a thing it is, but we just want to connect with you.
Do you?
Well, it's too late. We only have our last 2 segments.
Yeah, so we only have 2 segments on the show. And so the first segment is, do you have any questions for us?
How is it possibly worth living in this city when the humidity is such a constant threat to your happiness?
It's only for a couple of months out of the year, and I actually don't even think it's that bad. I work out every day outside, and the men are so hot, and the people are so fun, and the comedy is literally the best comedy city in the country.
Yeah.
Those are all very good points.
And your body acclimates.
I'm sorry, but you can go to 4 different clubs within a 6-block radius, and then there's like a bunch of other ones too. And someone told me the other day that there was 52 comedy shows on a Saturday. Like, there are so many comedy shows here that you are like constantly able to get up. It's insane.
Plus, hot temperatures make people wear less clothes when they go out running. And
Yeah.
It's always fun to look
Oh,
at.
it's shirtless guy season.
Oh, that's true. I was walking by a place to get coffee, and I walked by a pickleball court, and they were out.
Yeah, they're always out.
The pecs were out.
You go to Barn Springs,
really-
the titties are out too.
Yeah.
Really bad story.
Because you know why? Because it didn't have pictures. If there were pictures, it'd be a better story.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Can you edit some pictures?
Yeah,
in?
and there were a bunch of hot naked cops there playing pickleball.
Nice. Oh, actually, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
And do they always go there?
Yeah, they're playing the
Have you ever
firemen.
thought
They're
about
dressed up,
being a
actually.
cop?
Have I thought about being a cop?
Yeah.
I've thought about it in the sense that I've thought about being anything. Like, I wonder what it's like to be an accountant.
If you could be anything else, what would you be?
Rich.
You're not rich? Are you a bad
He
engineer?
makes good money. He told me how much he makes the other night.
I make good money, but I spend it all on rent and booze.
He makes more money than all of us in the room.
And I pay more in rent than you do.
Well, you have 2 places,
Yeah,
so
that's why.
How many bedrooms total?
3.
It's a lot of bedrooms.
Any other questions?
When will you have considered yourselves to be successful as comedians? Or is that too deep of a question?
Once he hits 180 pounds.
What's the biggest dick you've had in your mouth?
Oh, probably like 10 inches.
Oh.
It was huge.
3 bags full.
I think about them all the time.
3 bags.
3 bags full.
Yes, sir.
It's a Black Sheep reference. Baba Black Sheep. 3 bags full.
Oh, no one got it. So we'll move on to our final segment.
Yes. Our final segment is
If you were a gay man,
Which
would
I
you-
am.
Not important.
To be clear,
Okay.
I have to keep
Don't
telling that to
interrupt
people.
us.
Oh, now he decides to talk.
Would you rather have sex with me or Colton? Colton bottoms, I top. We both love oral. Yeah.
I was like, okay, well, what are we going to do? Scissor?
Well, we both love oral.
True.
Well, I can't get the image of you with bleached blonde hair out from being seared into my eyeballs.
Okay.
And that would just be awful. So I'll take you.
Great.
Behind the barn.
Love it.
Standing.
Thank you. He listens.
He listens.
I'll always
will you
listen.
fall in love with me?
No.
Great. This is going to work out perfectly.
God.
All right. Well, thank you so much for listening. You want to plug anything?
I have a book that's technically not a federal crime about how to build a bomb. It's for children. We talked about it earlier. And
What's your Instagram?
Where can they find that? Is it on Amazon?
it's on Amazon. It's called The ABCs of IEDs, A Literacy Explosion. And then my Instagram is Braun Roll. I also have a clothing line that is a local Bay Area reference where I took the BART logo and I turned the B into an F, and now it says fart.
It's a whole line?
Yeah, you could just put logos on things and they just have a whole store on the internet, and they don't make them until they get ordered, and so I don't have to have like boxes full of sweatshirts.
Oh.
Yeah.
We gotta do that.
We gotta get,
Well, you can follow
really
me at Dylan P. Carlino.
Colin Dowling.
Make sure to put a comment on the YouTube. We love you guys. If you would sign up for the Patreon, we do bonus episodes every single week, and exclusive content on there. So definitely check that out.
We're also doing live shows. We're coming to Denver. We're going to Skankfest. We'll be in Minneapolis. All for Comedy Fest.
Yeah.
Um,
We have a busy couple of months. We'll see you guys soon. Okay. Love ya.
Bye.
Bye.
So, this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of this is
To drag out horse.